Bad news. Maxx Crosby wants to leave the Raiders. The player is putting pressure on for a particular wish of his to be fulfilled. Otherwise, Crosby could make a drastic decision: leave the Raiders. Nobody was expecting this. The news dropped like a bomb in the NFL, since there would be no lack of teams that would like to have Crosby. Before we reveal more exclusive details of this news, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video if you are a loyal Raiders fan. Las Vegas Raiders elite edge rusher Maxx Crosby wants interim head coach Antonio Pierce back on the sidelines full-time, and he's willing to go to great lengths to accomplish it. Shortly after rumors spread that Crosby might force the Raiders' hand and request a trade if Pierce didn't return, the three-time Pro Bowler all but confirmed the ultimatum on his podcast, The Rush. "I want to be a Raider for sure," Crosby said. "But if we go in a different direction, there's nothing that's off the table." Crosby isn't the only one campaigning for Pierce, who led the Raiders to a 5-4 record after taking over for the fired Josh McDaniels in Week 9. Ian Rapoport of NFL Network reported that the Raiders' locker room is united behind the linebackers coach turned head man. Rapoport says the Raiders have yet to begin a head coaching search and are still in the mix for big names like Michigan's Jim Harbaugh. However, if they were to reject the player's desire to have Pierce back to steer the ship, a mutiny may arise, dooming the new regime before it gets off the ground. Crosby sounded understandably torn over the situation. While his desire to stay a Raider isn't up for debate, he seems prepared to carry out his threat. "I made it loud and clear that I want to be a Raider for life. I want to be here. I want to win here. I want to retire here," Crosby said. "But if we go and start from scratch again, I gotta consider everything. Everything." The 26-year-old has 3 seasons remaining on a 4-year contract that will pay him $19 million in 2024 and $21 million in 2025 and 2026. However, the deal does include a potential out after the 2025 season. If Crosby were to ask for his way out of Las Vegas, he would have no shortage of suitors. Although he and his teammates hope it never comes to that, and the Raiders ultimately bring Pierce back into the fold. At some point, you gotta do what's right. For the fans, for the future, Crosby said. Now tell me, did you like Maxx Crosby's attitude? Leave your opinion in the comments and remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Also check out the other videos on the channel and stay tuned, because we will bring you news from the Raiders at any time.